In the next chapter, we are going to discuss clustering, which we can have for various reasons, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about. We're going to check what our fault tolerance or business continuity principles are. We're going to introduce these fault tolerance principles in the Liferay context. What does it mean to deploy Liferay in a fault tolerant environment? And we're going through the configuration of the whole platform for clustering. What do you want to configure? What should you configure? Why do you configure it? And what are your options? Of course, as always, there are several it depends activities in here, and what it depends on is what we're going to discuss. We are going to set up a cluster, a simplified cluster with HA proxy as our load balancer, with two Tomcat installations in the background, with a portal, with a Liferay installation for clustering, and then we're also going to take care of Elasticsearch and our document store, which we have discussed in earlier chapters that there is something that we need to configure for the document library, but so far we haven't really done it. We've only used that for an example. As the prerequisites, you want to have followed the previous chapters. You want to have your Liferay Tomcat Docker images, your Liferay Tomcat 1 Docker images, and that's running as a container. From that, or with the same configuration, we will build a second cluster machine, and then we'll simplify all of the other settings, the load balancer and so on, to be applicable to our local Docker cluster.